Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Lauryn Hill situation, honey. What went down is that basically Lauryn Hill had concerts and she was severely late. So what happened is that on Friday she was supposed to perform at a concert and she ended up being several hours late to that concert, and a lot of folks were really upset. People were dragging Lauryn Hill. Folks was cranking out the memes. The whole situation was just crazy as hell. Go ahead and check out some of these comments and these memes. I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
My driver got lost. I can't control it. Okay, I can't control it.
I heard your sound check out here at 4 o'clock. I live right across the street. Why didn't you stay here?
Perfectionist about what I do, because that's not
You're
how I do it.
professional.
That's not how I do it.
I love you. You're amazing. Don't let nobody tell you no different.
The comments, the memes, and what folks had to say. On top of that, I also sent out a few tweets myself because, as you guys all know, a few years ago I did a video about Lauryn Hill's tardiness and her being late, and a few folks wanted to cuss me out. You know, you have these Lauryn Hill diehard fans who are stuck in 1998, but to me, I live in the real world and I live in the present. So I don't give a damn what you did in the past. I care about what you're doing and how you're treating people today. And I feel like people make way too many excuses for Lauryn Hill. I'm a big fan of hers. You know, I'm so wrong for even questioning her lateness. I'm so wrong for even questioning the way that she treats fans. I even had a few people attacking me on Twitter after I sent out my tweets, but guess what? I didn't give two shits because those are my opinions and I stand by them. While I am a fan of Lauryn Hill, I love the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I love the Fugees, but I stand by my tweets when I say that she has no respect for her fans. And what's so crazy is that when she did finally show up and the fans were confronting her about her lateness, she had the nerve to argue with them and be attitudinal. And then she took to Facebook to explain herself in this long ass post and basically telling folks that her energy was not aligned and that's why she wasn't there on time. And I call complete and utter bullshit on this. When I read her response, all I did was yawn because it's the same song and dance over and over again with Lauryn Hill. Go ahead and check this out and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
New at 11 tonight, angry fans taking to social media over the weekend after waiting more than 2 hours for singer Lauryn Hill to show up at a scheduled concert at Chastain Park. And after waiting for hours, fans say that she only performed, get this, for about 35 minutes due to an 11 p.m. noise curfew. Fox 5's Natalie Pozzo is live in Chastain Park tonight. Natalie, you spoke to a woman who received a refund after the show.
Well, Tom, that woman I spoke to says she's been coming to concerts here at Chastain Park since 1986 and has never experienced anything like this. She showed me a response she received from the amphitheater after demanding a refund that said Lauryn Hill knew about the noise curfew, and while they usually do not issue refunds, they would in this case because of the unusual circumstances. Now, she was one of thousands who made their way through the gates here at Chastain Park only to sit down and wait more than 2 hours for Lauryn Hill to take the stage.
And I'm like, and everybody was booing. Because at this point, we've been there 2 hours and 20-something minutes, nothing.
Louise Chastain was one of thousands who bought tickets to the Lauryn Hill concert at Chastain Park Amphitheater, which was scheduled to start at 8 p.m.
9 o'clock, fans are getting a little restless. 9:15, like, where is she?
Fans tell me the Grammy-winning artist did not take the stage until 10:20 and was singing through the songs fast, and after only 35 minutes had to end the show because of an 11 p.m. noise curfew. In this video, you can hear one fan confront Hill about her tardiness. Hill tells him her driver got lost, but the fan tells her he lives across the street and heard her do a sound check at 4 p.m. The artist took to Facebook over the weekend and posted this, reading in part, "I don't show up late to shows because I don't care, and I have nothing but love and respect for my fans. The challenge is aligning my energy with the time."
She didn't apologize for being late. She didn't say anything about being late.
Chastain says she was so angry she contacted Chastain Park through Facebook, demanding a refund, and she got it. Chastain Park replied with this.
We apologized for the Lauryn Hill concert on Friday night. We were as surprised as anyone that she came out so late. She knew the curfew ahead of time. We are usually unable to refund tickets after a show, but because of this unusual circumstance, refunds can be issued from the point of purchase.
In that same Facebook post, Hill says she regrets not being able to give a full show and that they are figuring out a plan to make it up to the fans.
That's just talk. I don't know how she's going to make it up. If she comes back to do another concert, I'm not going.
All right, so you guys just saw her response and why she was late. You guys also saw fans confronting her. You know, one thing I can't stand are these Lauryn Hill sheeps, you know, because Lauryn Hill supposedly quit the industry to fight the Illuminati and, you know, the industry's after her. Like, they can't see through the bullshit. You know, at the end of the day, you treat people with respect. You know, while she's talking about her time and her energy, what makes you think other people's time and energy are any less valuable than yours? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the same song and dance. You know, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Things happen. Things come up my driver. I could understand the first 2 times, but this has been going on with Lauryn Hill's shows over the past few years. This is a common theme at her shows. You know, it's really sad because you have people who really spent their money because they're diehard fans. And time again, people keep saying that she does very lackluster shows. Go ahead and check out some of these comments that were on Facebook. You know, these are real genuine comments of how people felt really disappointed by Lauryn Hill. Check this out. right, so you guys just saw some of those comments. You know, at the end of the day, it's very easy to say, oh, well, you know, things happen. You know, people have the right to react how they want to react to her lateness, and it's not okay. She's not doing a free show. This is not a charity. People paid upwards of $300 to come see this woman, and for her to be super late time and time again, and then come and be attitudinal and then leave early, that's not okay to me. It's like she wants the money, she wants to be paid for her service, but she doesn't want to do the job fully. And my thing is, if you're not into singing anymore, if you're not into putting in a good performance, then maybe it's time to retire. People tend to forget it's not just the audience that's affected who are sitting there waiting. You got to realize the club owners, the people behind the scenes, the sound technicians, the videographers, you know, everybody's there. And when you're late like that, you know, you're messing up the budget. Somebody has to pay these people overtime that has to come out of production's pocket. You know, so she's not only being disrespectful to her fans, but she's also being disrespectful to the people behind the scenes who helped to make her show what it is. If she still wants to perform and be a singer, then do it wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Don't half-ass it. If that's something that you want to do, that's something you were blessed with, then put your all into it. You know, this woman has had one album, and people act like because she had one good album, you can't say anything against her, and I think that's bullshit. And I don't care who you are, right is right and wrong is wrong, and for her to be late, you know, over several hours late, this is not the first time, it's not okay. So now after all the drama went down, after folks caught Lauryn Hill out, the venue finally decided to refund everybody their money, so everybody in Atlanta will be getting their money back. You know, and it's really sad because even though the people are getting their money back, the venue has to eat up that cost. So they may even end up suing Lauryn Hill because, you know, everything was because of her that they had to pay all the fans their money back. But in many other situations, a lot of times the fans, they don't get their money back. The only reason why they're getting their money back in this situation is because all these fans took to Twitter and made it a #1 trending topic. Had it not been taken to social media, nobody would have known anything. So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. Once again, concerning Lauryn Hill, how do you feel about her Facebook post and what she had to say about her tardiness? Do you feel like it was her driver's fault? You know, is it okay to blame the energy? And why do people make so many excuses for Lauryn Hill that they would not make for other artists? You know, I mean, just think about this. If you work a real job, a 9 to 5, you can't just call your boss and say, you know what, I'm going to be a few hours late. My energy is not flowing. My energy is not connecting. You tell your boss some shit like that, you will not have a job to flow to, okay? So I don't understand like how she thinks this is okay. This is a paid event. People spent their money. You need to be there on time. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.